And just before we begin, I request the names of the players to be given, the batters and the bowlers. Bowling, I can see Kaushal. Tanuj and Amir. Tanuj at the strikers end, Amir at the non-strikers end. And I can see the ball in the hands of Kaushal, who's done well in the previous game as well. Sharif behind the stumps. At the long on we have Wajid, long off we have Mustafa. Can I request Kunal Punjabi sir, please come here. And we're just about to begin that big game for which we all were waiting for. H Kings versus Archit's Mavericks. H Kings winning the toss and deciding to field first.
बढ़िया ऑस्ट्रेलियन ओपन फाइनल भी चल रहा है। क्या हुआ? ऑस्ट्रेलियन ओपन फाइनल भी चल रहा है आज।
First ball starts off with wide. Another ball and immediate change of pace, change of line, everything. That's a nice connection and into the declare zone for a single. Good delivery and nicely done behind the stumps as well. Didn't quite get hold of it, but was in full control. And that's clean bowled. The bails are on the ground. The first wicket, early breakthrough in the first over itself by Kaushal.
Mustafa, do you know batsman's name? Deepak.
Now then, again into the declare zone. New man in is Deepak.
One to go.
One last ball to go in this over. That's going to be a white ball.
So one ball remaining. It is 4 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
This one's in the air, and how far it has traveled. Yes, it has traveled to the one.
Last ball was hit for IDFC First Bank 6 by Deepak to make it a very good over for Archis Maverick. 10 runs, 1 wicket at the end of 1 over.
नहीं अभी सेमीफाइनल
हो गया एफ कैटेगरी था ना ये अच्छा ये एफ कैटेगरी था अब चेंज होंगे अब बैट्समैन चेंज हो गए
ईसा और इधर कौन है?
ध्रुवल गांधी
So Dhruvil and Isa will be coming in.
ईसा स्ट्राइकर
Isa at the strikers and Dhruvil at the non-strikers end. And it's Wajid who's coming early on to bowl. Well. That was close, but it is still into the declare zone. I think we all heard something. There was a connection, and this went behind the stumps. Little wood on it. Isa knows that he's got a life early. Well, now then, well bowled once again. Very good bowling. 11 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. He started off the over pretty well. Bit of the change happening in the field as well. That's nicely bowled again. All by himself, running very hard, going himself, collecting the ball. 2 dot balls back to back. It's all about how you keep your temperament in check, in sync. Big game. This time, the ball will go for a ride with a massive sixer. Their zone, the strikers changed the end. Isa now on strike. He goes big, and Isa launches this one to a big massive sixer. And in the com box now, it will be Rohan.
Thank you, Dipesh. So looks like a great start this for the Archits Mavericks. H Kings won the toss, elected to bowl, invited them to bat first. They're off to a flyer here. Both batsmen getting a good start here. 1-6 each for them. Played towards the cover region, into the declared zone for a single. Mustafa bowling this third over of the innings. Given 1D by the umpire, so probably something off the bat. Important partnership this for Archits Mavericks, and H Kings should be looking to get through them as quickly as possible because they could be dangerous. And a wide down the leg side. Dhruvil and Isa both played good innings in the last league match as well, seeing their team home. A wicket at this stage will be very crucial. Oh, he's looking to go for that big shot, but checked his shot in the last moment. And just a single in the declared zone. 28 for 1 now after 2.3. 3 balls remaining in the over. Picks it up on the leg side. We'll have to wait and watch, and it's gone all the way for a massive 6. And this time picks it up straight. It's going out of the park for another 6. That's his second one of the over. .42 for 1 after 3 overs. Once again, he's picked it up, and this one is clearing the fence as well for another 6. Thank you, DJ. 48 for 1 now. 27 Isa. Another shot away from retiring, but what an innings this has been so far. Fabulous start this for the Archits Mavericks. A shot away from 50 now. A wide and a 6 of the first ball itself. 7 of the first delivery. Some changes in the field now. Called a wide by the umpire. One bounce for the over as well. 49 now the score. Steps down. But The batsman pulling the length back. A single and the 50 is up for the Archits Mavericks in 3.2 overs. What a start this has been. That's a good ball. Not giving him any room on that occasion. Keeping a leg stump line on that one. Suyash Mathur bowling this fourth over of the innings. 50 for 1, 3.3 overs. 9 of this over already. And this time down the leg side. The umpire will spread his arms, call it a wide. Going above 14 and over at the moment, the Archits Mavericks. Oh, this time looking to cut it away, but couldn't find any connection on that one. Straight through to the keeper. 51 for 1, 3.4 overs, last 2 balls of the over. Can he wrap up the over tidily here? Suyash. Hit hard, crashes straight into the building. Good effort in the field. Keeps it within the field of play. Just a single. So last ball of the over, 52 for 1. That's up in the air. The fielders are appealing. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. We're still waiting for the umpire's decision here. And he's been given out. So Archits Mavericks have broken this partnership. 4 overs done, 52 for 2.
Now 4 overs have gone and it's 52 for 2. So Tanish is the new man in. And on the strikers end, it is still Dhruval Gandhi. What a flying start that they have, Archits Mavericks, 52 for 2. Good innings by Isa. And now Mustafa at the bowling end. This one's in the air and the breeze is good. It will go all the way for a sixer. 58 for 2. That's going to be a wide ball, way outside that leg stump line. Adds up to 59. A little quicker one than he generally bowls. But these are the variations that, of course, as a bowler, you will love to try. Whatever works the best for you. Tanish, what he's got with the bat, what's in the store from Tanish, something that everybody is waiting. All of these players have played superbly. Well bowled, and a single on that ball. As far as H Kings is concerned, they won't mind that singles or doubles coming in. It's just that the big shots they'll try to avoid. But on the other end, the batters will be all geared up to finish up with a good total on the scoreboard. It's going to be wide ball again. Adds up to 62 for 2. That's a better delivery. Bit of a misfield, but they will be happy with only a single. That's a very good line that Mustafa has bowled just now. Couple of deliveries to go in this over. 63 for 2. Tanish on strike. That's nicely played and wonderful effort there, wonderful effort. Had to stretch completely to get hold of that. The ball just popped out at the last moment, but what an effort. One last ball to go in this over. 64 for 2. And it's almost the end of 5th over, but last ball is remaining. Oh God, another miss. We all heard there was a good sound that was made after the connection between the bat and ball, and again, probably I think this is the second chance. I think for the first time it was Isa on the very first ball, and now it was Dhruval. Both the left-handers getting a life. End of 5 overs, it's 64 for 2. And there will be a discussion between Mr. Sharif and Mr. Wajid in the center. Gary joining the conversation. The only thing will be the last 3 overs. How do we switch our bowlers? Wajid comes to bowl the 6th one. That's well played onto the back foot and direct hit was required. 65 for 2. Dhruval Gandhi playing on 18 runs. Tanish on 3. Another good delivery and in the declare zone. Yet another run gets added up and it is 66 for 2. This one's gone big, high and handsome. Shuffling inside the crease itself and a declare run single that gets added up with 73 runs on the scoreboard. That's going to be a wide ball. One more run added to the total and it is 74 runs for 2 wickets. Couple of deliveries remaining in the 6th over. And this time it is again going big and 6. One last ball to go of this over and it is 80 for 2. Dhruvil Gandhi playing on 25 and Tanish Udeshi playing on 10. 80 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, last ball of the 6th over. Wide ball that makes it to 81. And on the last ball it will be a single, so that will take the score to 82 runs for 2 wickets after the end of 6 overs.
Side. Short delivery, a slower one as well. Pulls it away. Will be a single. He moves on to 27, Dhruvil. Tanish on strike now. He's batting on 10. 6.1 overs, 84 for 2. Goes big on the leg side. Two runs signaled by the umpire. All right, the umpire has taken decision reversal. It's just one run. So just one declared on the previous ball. 85 now, the score. Oh, good delivery. Was looking to go straight. Dhruval freed his arms, made room for himself but couldn't connect. Gets away with that one. And this time a wide. Down the leg side on that occasion. The batsman also smartly moving away from the ball, letting it pass, getting that extra run in the tally. And this time he connects, and he connects pretty well. That's going all the way for a 6. And that will be the end of Dhruval's innings. He scores 33 of 9. Archit, the new man in, goes for the big one, crashes straight into the wall. Will be just a single, last ball of the over coming up. 93 for 3. Looks like a handsome score already, and they'll be looking to maximize it as much as possible. And the umpires called that a no ball. So he'll get a free hit. Free hit hai na? Goes big on the free hit and takes maximum benefit of that one. The score crosses the 100 mark. 100 for 3. One over still remaining. A good score for the semi-final for sure, but we've seen bigger scores being chased down in this tournament. And this one in the air, fielder underneath, interested, but just over his head for another 6. Helping the ball. That's up in the air, but into the declaration zone. Goes big, crashes into the building, will land safely and to the fielder who cuts it straight back to the bowler. 108 now for three. 3 balls more remaining in this innings. Played into 1D. A good full length delivery. Two more balls remaining. 109 for 3 on the board. A full toss up in the air and taken in the deep. Another Sir, batter name? That's up in the air. He does well to stop that and keep it in the play. Couldn't hold on to the catch. But the important thing is that he's not given away a boundary. That was the last ball. And the final score, $110 is the final score. What the Archits Mavericks have managed. Age Kings will need 111 to win this game.
111 runs, and we begin with the first over. एक मिनट अंपायर सर. So Deepak Garg at the bowling end, Kaushal and Taha. 111. First ball, and the bails are on the ground. Zaid comes in. The ball is in the air, but also into the declare zone. It will be Taha on strike now. This one's in the air, and no need to run for it because it will be a sixer. So he's hurrying with espresso coffees in his hand. Now then, becomes interesting. Eight runs of the first five. Another one, and it's gone. Sixer. Well, now then, after the first over, the score is 14 runs, a chase of 111 as Suyash takes the strikers end and Mustafa takes the non-strikers end. It's Isa at the bowling end. It's all set. Good contest to watch. Semi-final game number 1. H Kings and Archit Mavericks. The first ball and good start for Isa, but they will still get a single here. Onto the leg side, nicely played. And is that a close call? They have appealed for it. The umpires are going to discuss. And umpire wants to go for a review. Huh. Not out given by the third umpire and our match referee, Mr. Samad. That's nice bowling. 17 runs. Full toss ball and Mustafa goes big. What a lovely sixer. Another one dances down the crease and goes for a big sixer. Mustafa is on fire. Runs by the end of 2 overs, and it will be now Rohan in the combox.
29 for 1, 82 required from 36 deliveries. A good start given the run chase, the kind of score that they are chasing. Two lovely strikes by Mustafa in the previous over. The contest that everyone was looking forward to. Isa versus Mustafa. That's up in the air. Fielder looking interested. Oh, he drops that. It's gone. Once again, tucked away on the leg side into the declaration zone. That will be another run added to the total. 33 now. 78 required from 33 deliveries. That's up in the air, but no chance for any fielder. They're all spectators on this big one that's traveling out of the ground. Two balls remaining in this over. 72 required from 32, and what a good strike that by Suyash. Once again played on the leg side. 1 run declare called by the umpire. Last ball of the over. 40 for 1. 71 still required. $11 of this over so far. That's flying, and that's flying out of the ground once again. The second six. Required of 5 overs. That is 30 balls left, 65 needed for the Age Kings. A long discussion there at this critical stage in the innings, in the game. 3 overs, 46 for 1. They need a wicket here. They're going to the clutch player again. Isa it is. That's up in the air, and that will cross the fence easily for another 6. The 50 is up. Played on the offside. Batsman will be looking for the second run. They won't get it. 53 for 1 now. 3.2 overs. 58 required from 28 deliveries. Mustafa playing on 22 of 7. Suyash playing on 16. Little shuffle across the stumps, but well handled there by Isa. That's been called a no ball by the umpire. So it will be a free hit. All right, so it is a free hit signaled by the umpire. 56 required from 27. Plays it away on the offside. Umpire has signaled that too already. 3.4 overs, 57 for 1, 54 required. And this time he's picked it up clean and all the way for another 6. He moves on to 24 with that shot, Suyash. .25. This match is hanging in the balance right now. .24 Suyash, 23 Mustafa. Last ball of the over. And he's bowled him. Just the wicket they needed. Isa strikes, and that's a critical strike in the context of the.
Interesting turn of events. We've seen the hammering that has been done in the last 4 overs. 63 runs, 2 wickets that we've seen going by. They still need 48 runs in 24 balls. Tanish comes to bowl now. A very crucial over from here on. Every over. And the good thing for H Kings is Mustafa is still on strike. He's playing on 23 and the new batsman in is Wajid Motarwala. The father and son duo comes in. It's a review, so I request the match refs to please take a look at it. Onto the leg side once again. A full toss ball that has been nicely flicked. Are they going for the second one? I don't think so.
रिव्यू ही नहीं है क्योंकि तेरे को अगर रिव्यू लेने का
66 for 2.
मैच को बहुत टाइम
And we'll wait for the umpire's decision. It's the umpire's review, I think. Umpires wants to take the review.
अंपायर को तो छोड़ दो सर
This one's in the air. It's gone high. Where is it going to land? Yes, it is going to land in the declare zone.
स्कोर स्कोर स्कोर
67 runs and counting. The chase is for 111. That's well bowled and a dot ball. 44 runs needed in 19 deliveries. Last ball of this fifth over. Swing and a miss. They are appealing, and the umpire's been given out. Wajid.
कैच किसने पकड़ा कैच पीछे जोहान खान मरवाएंगे कौशल बोल रहा है रन बनाने के बाद में ऐसे होता है
अभी आईसाइट थोड़ा कम हो गया ना
बट यार 2-6 के बाद में डॉट बॉल यार
He was seeing the match against them that he
So 5 overs, 67 for 3.
मोमेंट में हो गया.
It's Archit who will be coming at the bowling end. Mustafa. And the first one sends it for a big sixer. And that's also the end of the innings for Mustafa after scoring 31 runs. Seven and the score 73. Take top edge and just be careful, all those who are sitting behind, especially the girls out there. Please be a little careful because the ball can come at any pace towards that region. Onto the leg side, Gary, only a single here. And the equation gets a little more challenging now. 36 runs needed in 15 deliveries. 36 in 15. Almost there. Almost there. The oohs and ahs coming after that catch went down to the keeper's end. 76 for 4 in 5.4 overs. 35 runs needed in 14 deliveries. Straight down the ground, carpet drive, and that will be a single. What a lovely over this has been from Archit. One last ball of this over. Low full toss ball straight to Tanesh and direct hit. End of 6 overs, and after the end of 6 overs it is 78 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. That means in 12 deliveries they need 33, and in the com box now it will be Rohan.
Six overs done, 78 for 4, 33 required from 12. Tanish bowling this penultimate over. The wind is also picking up now. Very, very important over in the context of this game. This match hanging very nicely in balance at the moment. What a first semi-final we're all witnessing. And taken by Tanish. It is a cotton ball. hit away towards cover. Will be cut off by the fielder. 2 balls done. 32 required from 10 deliveries. 79 for 5. (32 from 10). Two deliveries, no? First wicket, second was single. First was wicket, second was single. Top edge. And the keeper takes that. What a one-handed catch that is. 2 back-to-back wickets here. It's Zohan again. Another good catch in this innings. A good shot. Down the ground and couldn't stop that one there, Isa. Goes away for 4. Successfully piercing that gap between the two fielders in the deep. A great shot there. Waiting for this one to update. 3 run. So 25 required of 7 now. Last ball of the over. One D given by the umpire. That will be the end of the over, and which means 24 required of the last over for the H Kings. 87 for 6 after 7. There was an edge there. A single. 23 required of 5. Saqib on strike. He's already hit one boundary. Pressure situation for him. Can he connect a couple of those across the fence? Goes for the big one but misses. 4 balls remaining now. 23 to get. It's grounded, but it's gone for the boundary. One declared, it's gone, one declared. One declared, and which means that they have secured the game for themselves here.
पता नहीं उन पे क्या क्या जिम्मेदारियां हैं.
Up in the air. Good work there. Just a single. 21 required from 2. Archit's Mavericks. Misses that one. A big appeal and the umpire has given it. Another wicket. And that's a wide. So one more legal delivery yet to be bowled. Mere formalities though. Up in the air. Fielder coming underneath. Oh, he keeps it within the field. Excellent work there at the end of the over, end of the match. With that fielding excellence, they are through to the final.